I would imagine somebody, yeah, yeah. So the stores literally stopped stocking them? Yep, it sucks. Because as somebody who got into the hobby and had genuinely been enjoying it, it made my life so much harder. Was the person okay? I don't know. I'm pretty sure nobody died, so. I don't think anyone died, and I don't think anyone got shot. So. But, yeah, it's just been a mess for employees and stuff like that. No one was hurt. Okay, good. Madness, it is. I just want to open up my cute Pokemon cards and put them in a binder in order by the number in the set, but I can't do that when all these people are just buying them to resell them on eBay and StockX, or like whatever the other websites are, like maybe Facebook Marketplace or something. I don't know. Did I see the Eevee Heroes secret rares? I have not. I haven't been looking at it that much because it's not something I can afford right now. What you actually collect is the pins. The pins can be pretty cute. I have a few, but I don't have any reason to... I don't use them for anything. Walgreens has a set with the Champions Pass, Shining Fate, Battle Styles, and Evolutions pack with plus a few loose cards. So are they like taking what they're receiving and repackaging it into those like sets or something? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if stores were doing that just because they can probably make more money that way. Did you? I'll take a look when I have the chance. It's full art V cards for every evolution. Gosh dang it. It's gonna be an official set, but I don't know. It might be. I just didn't think there were any shining, like sets of Shining Fates that you could get without, like, that wasn't just Shining Fates. So it might just be something that where they repackage the cards into the like variety. Sold out at most places. Yeah, that's what we've been saying, and it sucks. But I mean, chat, if anyone wants to send like packets of Pokemon cards to my PO box, please do. Logan Paul and other hype beasts, I think is the word people like to use, definitely had an impact on the influence of it. It's like a domino effect. So, yep. Interesting plushie. Ever sauntered around to Dunkin' Donuts in my free time? I don't know the last time I've been to a Dunkin' Donuts. Actually, wait, no, I do. The last time I was at a Dunkin' Donuts, I think, is when I got my passport. Because there was like in downtown Cincinnati, wherever they do a lot of that stuff, I'm pretty sure it's by Dunkin' Donuts. And I know that is me getting a bit more specific than I probably should a lot of the time with like locations and crap, but I'm pretty sure there's not many places you can freaking get a passport. So, not really concerned there. That's up to you, Dark Sentinel. I've always advised people that, like, If they have cards and they don't use them anymore, they'd be better off just like trying to see if any of them are of value and selling those. It's just Duncan now? Oh yeah, they did do that, didn't they? COVID and people having too much free time. Yeah, that definitely impacts things. You got, wait, so you got your passport at a local library? What the heck? I don't think I have that option. But maybe I just made the dumb assumption that the only place I was able to do this would be somewhere downtown, because that's like where city infrastructure and stuff's gonna be. So maybe I was stupid and I could have driven like a mile and gotten it done. Man, I haven't been to a library in a while, but the library that I remember going to was really cute. I think they had like a little pond thing, if I'm remembering right. Or some sort of like water fixture inside. It wasn't a very big library, but it was cute. I mean, that's what I did. I just probably went somewhere I didn't need to go to get it done. Did I do it? No, not yet. Also, chat, this run, did I remember to up the counter? I think I did, but gosh dang it. I think I need to add another one. Can somebody check what it was in the VOD? I think you're right, so I'll probably up it in a moment here, but it'd still be nice if somebody could check the VOD real quick. I did not. Here, let me do that really quickly. Thanks for the good luck, Hexaroot. Appreciate it. Man, now I want donuts. You know what I actually want? I want donuts and this. The last time I went into a gas station, chat, which was like, I think, yeah, it was yesterday. Like one of the gas station chains around here is, it's called UDF. They're like everywhere. And basically they're like a gas station, but there's also ice cream. And they also have like a little donut display in there. And on that, like the racks that had the donut displays, at the bottom there were like those big soft pretzels. And I regret not, I want one. I want one of those. You've heard of UDF, Southeast Michigan? I think UDF is Midwest, so I'd believe that. I will do my best to remember them, or remember to, Maple, but my reaction will probably just be, oh my gosh, these are cute. And that's it. Wanna hear a stupid joke? Sure, I guess. It looks like a Wawa. I've never been to a Wawa. I don't know, Polo. What is the difference? You've never been to a Wawa? Yeah, they don't exist where I live. Say it out loud. Why do I have to say it out loud? Can't I just ask what the difference is? Or... like, the thing is, the way it's worded, like, it has a period at the end, but it looks like it's a question. So that itself was the joke, okay. Your wife tells you you're funny? Well, you probably are. And I mean, if your wife finds you funny, I feel like that's the important thing, you know? That's like one of the most, I feel, most important people to think you're funny. Also, telling jokes with only text is harder, because you don't have much control over the delivery. You can do a lot with, like, tone and timing and stuff like that when you have the power to actually say it. Deliver is a deadpan one sentence, huh? I feel like this is just one of the instances where I'm being dumb and the joke is just completely going over my head. Which is okay. That happens sometimes. Get him, Junior. Say the original joke without taking a breath. What's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke timing? Bowser! That's it. Timing was bad. Haha, funny. I see. Yay, didn't miss for once. Dude, I want to look at the cards now. I've been trying to hold off so I don't lose focus. Oh, they are cute. Oh frick, I didn't close out right. Okay, I looked at them. I don't have to be in purgatory anymore. You're cute. What the heck? Man, it's a shame. Not only can I not necessarily justify spending money on more cards right now, I don't collect any of the Japanese cards. So I only had a brief moment to look at them, so I didn't like, I got to look at them, but I didn't get to look at them, if that makes sense. There wasn't enough time to appreciate. What are you doing over here, Boom Boom? What the heck? You don't normally do that. Now you're gonna keep looking at the card on eBay for the next few weeks? But are you ever going to buy it? That's the real question. I actually bought some cards off eBay. Some of them like spiked value too. At least one of them did. I don't know if it's still overpriced though. Cause I have a, what is it? Special delivery Pikachu card? And that was at like $300 at one point. And I bought it for like 70. I don't know what it's at right now, and I don't really care too much, but it's sometimes interesting to see. Most are worthless, but there are a few like 100 or 300. I'd believe that. I know there's a shiny Flareon card from one of the like sets when I was younger. That's probably like a $300+ card, I would guess. Gold Star is ridiculous. I think the Gold Star Flareon is the card my cousins burned, if I'm remembering right. I think they burned it because they thought it would upset me. And as a kid, I think I said I was disappointed they didn't just sell it. It might have been my card at one point. I don't quite know. Because, I had a couple Gold Star cards. I still do. I have Gold Star Registeel and Gold Star, Entei. Might hit your cousins? This was like 10 years ago. Probably like... Well, no, it's probably more than 10 years ago. They were probably like 10. Chloe redeeming smile, guys. Can we get some smiles in the chat for that? Good luck with the damage list. Thank you, T-Man Dan. I appreciate it. So that most people become cards as investment, not collectibles. They'll end up the same as NFT. I wouldn't say they'd end up the same as NFTs, but I get the point you're trying to make, where a lot of people do view them as an investment instead of something like they have personal value in. And I know with NFTs, it was very much like, I think they even crashed recently. Like, everyone who was getting into it just cared about money. People didn't actually value what they were supposed to be, as far as I'm aware. Also, I will note, I think NFTs are stupid. Right, how much time we have? A little bit. Have I done this one yet? Nope. How's my day? It was alright. I didn't really get anything done. Which kind of is a hack. But oh well. Yeah, like, I wouldn't be able to talk too much about conceptually how all that stuff works. But from what I've, like, heard, it's very weird and doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, if your goal is to collect some sort of digital ownership of art, why aren't people just buying and trading full rights to like, these sorts of things, you know? Graduating next week? Heck yeah. But I don't know, like, to me, if people wanted to, like, collect digital art, it would make more sense to just, like, buy all rights to said piece of art instead of trying to create something arbitrary and weird like an NFT. Because then you, like, truly do have ownership over it instead of owning a piece of, like, digital paper that says you own this thing located here on the internet or something. It's, I don't know. It's just so silly to me. Yeah, that's super exciting though, Sentinel. Super exciting. Trying to stop yourself from buying the EV Heroes VMAX set? What I would recommend is hope the set comes to America and then buy it. Because it'll be cheaper that way. I don't know if it'll come to America, because I don't know anything about the Pokemon Company's release schedule with this stuff. But, yeah. jeez, that was close. Ah, that was also close. You also want the Japanese cards? Well, then that's a heck. I know I already mentioned this, but I definitely have the benefit of not wanting to collect the Japanese cards and only wanting the English ones because I can actually read those cards. Because, like, when it comes to collecting things like Pokemon cards, to me, it's all about completing the sets and not collecting individual cards. And I really, for, like, monetary reasons and just other things, I guess, it's just a lot easier to only focus on, like, collecting sets from my region, you know? Didn't think you were going to be able to because you've been like 3 card deficit all year, but you managed to pull it together. Heck yeah. No polo stick, but it's hard not to take damage. Like, I could guarantee you 100% world record in this game is not damageless. Like, I would imagine somewhere in the Fury cycles, it's probably just easier to do strats that you'll take damage doing. Also, chat, this is the part of the stream where I say if you've been enjoying, you should consider following, as it helps out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Hit 2, it's... Is it hit 2? Yeah, it's hit 2. I did say the line. I realize it's something I need to say more often than I do at times. I have a Sony a6500. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that should be right. I am using a camera that has, what's the word for it? I'm using a camera that's hooked up to a capture card, basically. There's some, if you want to do that, there's some requirements for the camera you have to consider when shopping. But yeah, it's an actual camera. It's not a webcam. I've never done that like that, but that was fun. Yo, nice, Tubby. Congrats. Have you stratted the part out? Yes, so what I do, Dan, is... What are you doing, Junior? What I do is I do a version of the quick kill that does not take damage. It's just a bit harder to do than the standard quick kill, because like the standard quick kill I do in speedruns doesn't really pay attention to whether or not you're gonna get hit after the second hit, and or sorry, after the third hit. So on the third hit, if I want to do it damageless, I have to hit the ball in a more specific spot, which can result in me missing it. Like in my closest attempt, which I think was my first attempt I made it to the very final Bowser fight. What ended up happening was I overshot, so I missed the orb on the third hit. Had I gotten it on the third hit, the run would have been over and I would have won. So, yeah, had I not overshot it, it would have been good. You may have just bought an Eevee Heroes ETV. Oh gosh, well, hopefully you get good pools. How to rate this damageless to SMO damageless? Are we talking in terms of 100%? Because SMO damageless is a lot harder, but that has much more to do with its length. Because this is like an hour and a half. With the strats I'm doing. It could be faster if you were a bit riskier with it. And it could be faster if you also allowed Amiibo. I do know Amiibo though, because I think Amiibo makes the run too easy. Because you get some benefits with Amiibo where it's a lot easier to do a lot of the Fury Moons just because you can spawn Bowser in wherever you want. Instead of having to like strategize it out in a way where it's still fast but also safe. Parts harder than the hardest bits in SMO. What would you say the hardest bits in SMO are though? Like Kukateel or something? Darker side sub areas and Kukateel rematch. So the hardest thing in this run, which you can avoid if you want the hour to be like an hour longer, or if you want the run to be like an hour plus longer. Well, even then it's still hard, it's just not as hard. But, the hardest parts are definitely the Boom Boom boss fights, which aren't that bad, but still a bit finicky. Fury 5, which is where we get all the Fury blocks, which is the thing you can make easier if you are willing to wait out every single cycle for each Fury block, but again, that would add like an hour to the run. Or the final fight, which without the quick kill, the final fight I would definitely say is harder than anything you do in SMO, because the final fight in general is just ridiculous in this game. Like, it's the whole reason I'm going for the quick kill. Kukateel isn't hard, it's just RNG. Well, we're talking about the Kukateel rematch. Stay hydrated, don't worry, I am. I have water. Yeah, you'll actually see one of the hardest things in the run, I'd say, coming up here soon. Because right after this Fury cycle, we'll be doing it. Is there anything that can make the final fight safer? Besides the quick kill, no. The quick kill is the safest way to do it. Bug not getting hit for the rest of the run. Thank you. Yes, it does, Dan. So the standard Bowser part of it, where you're both giants, he has more health, which is harder. Like, I've taken damage in it once, but it's still very doable. But the plessie section, he shoots so much more projectiles at you making the most feasible option to do the fight damageless, getting a quick kill. Because what the game requires of you is a lot. To workshop it to see what you can come up with. I don't think it's really worth it to try and do, you know, something different. You could mess with it if you want, but like the quick kill itself, I wouldn't say is that hard. It's just if you screw it up, having a backup could be helpful. Because if you screw it up, your run's dead. At least if you're playing by the rules I am, where it's like, oh, you can't just quit out of it to try again, because that's stupid. Like, I'm generally against stuff like that in damageless, because it's just against the spirit of it, in my opinion. Bum bum ba da da dum. Man, chat, you know what I really want? I want Raisin Canes right now. Exactly, literally a meme. But like, I'm against it even in a context where it's like, okay, I don't have any immediate threat of taking damage, but if I try and continue this the way you normally would, there's like 100% chance I will take damage. So quitting out to try and create a more favorable scenario, in my opinion, is against the whole idea. Is this actually how I want to do this? Because I can't warp back to the toe. No idea, Dan, because I didn't have an attempt counter for SMO damageless. But SMO damageless probably took less attempts. Just because I know it took me less than a month. And I probably didn't get more than 1 or 2 attempts in a day. In this, we're already at like 40. Like, this is attempt 40. But in fairness, I have like a lot more hours in SMO than this game. It's just, I want to say the way 3D World is designed versus the way SMO is designed is that this game is more okay with doing damage to you than Odyssey is from a design standpoint. But overall, I don't really think damageless here is like the hardest thing ever. Like, I would still say SMO damageless is harder just because of how long it is. Whoops, that's not where I split. Good for practicing segments, but not a full run. I agree. That sucks. Oh, geez, he does that again? I knew I had to be careful there. I just didn't realize he had 2 cycles there. Alright, we're gonna hope he jumps over here. That's perfect, actually. Sweet. Thanks for the info, no problem. I just realized there might be one major downside for my decision I just made here. Oh, that's not good. Just don't spawn on me. Oh, perfect. My risk paid off. I took, for context, I took a risk there because, with how I did the routes, because of a mistake I made, I would have been stuck with, I would have been stuck with an extra Fury cycle in post-game, which would have sucked. Alright, I have to do this the scary way. But yeah, this is the reason why I think Amiibo, like, trivializes the challenge a bit. Because when it comes to doing these Fury blocks, which I would 100% say is one of the hardest parts of the run, if not the hardest part, you can literally just spawn Bowser in whenever you want and get him to hit the exact Fury blocks you want him to. All right, I need to be careful here because I know where Bowser's going to want to jump. Be careful for his hands. But yeah, if you can just sit at one of these blocks, spawn Bowser in, and then grab the shine right after despawning him, it just makes the whole everything a bit easier. Which, not a fan of. Absolutely no risk reward. I should be safe. It's not how I would normally do that, but it worked, so it's fine. Probably the strat I should be doing to begin with anyways. Alright, this is the last one we need. Okay, sweet, we got the blocks to spawn. All right, that was probably one of the hardest parts of the run right there, and we just did it. All the Fury blocks are now open. All right, and well, I definitely can do this fight the normal way, damageless. I still find it safer to try and do it the quick kill. Also practice for later. go. One boost. There we go, we're in post-game. Now, post-game is probably, I would argue, one of the easier parts of the run. I haven't lost many runs in post-game pre-100 shines. I've lost a few for sure, but usually when runs make it to this point, they'll make it late. Still at this? Yeah, I want to get it. I want to get it before the start of next month. Do you have stamina? I mean, I've only been streaming for 2.5 hours. When I think stamina, I think like doing something that's long in one sitting. This isn't the longest run in the world. You know, I didn't know that coin coffer was there, and that's kind of terrifying, because it could have probably damaged me. How cute that is. Plessie, why are you not spawning over by... There we go. Goombas are terrifying. They just run at you and that's it, but if they hit me, I lose. You can get that with Junior. What might make me want to do 100% damageless? Damageless is a fun challenge. And I think it's exciting as well. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. It's a run that can end literally any moment. Seems like a good way to waste your life away. I wouldn't word it like that. It's a very pessimistic way to enjoy something, or to word something people might have fun doing, you know? This sound that star makes when it runs out scares you. I'm sorry. There's a few things that sound like taking damage. Like you losing a propeller hat by just going in water and stuff like that. It might even be the same sound effect, but it's not an enemy doing it. It's us like intentionally taking the item off because they don't want us bringing it from island to island. So it's fine. Or they don't want us having it while we pick up an item. I guess so. I also just sort of am of the belief that challenge run type of stuff makes good content. And this definitely falls into the realm of challenge run stuff. I already grabbed that one. All right, let's do cats real quick. It's probably best to get this cats out of the way. While the Furies are along. Whoops. As far as I'm aware, yes, literally a meme, but there's always a chance that somebody else out there has already done it I don't know about. Like, the only person I know that's tried it is Xwater, and he's made it about as far in runs as I have. Like, he's gotten 100 shines damageless, but he hasn't finished 100%. Oh, I haven't gotten that one yet. I haven't gotten this one yet either, so I should get it real quick. It's a PB/world record no matter what? I think so. Though with damageless, even though you can start comparing at the metric of like, oh, who did it fastest, it's much more about who did it. So like, if somebody else has completed damageless, even though, like if I did it faster or something like that, we would still both have damageless world record in a sense. Some bitty bugs are scary. Any enemy is scary. It's collect 100 shines and beat the final fight that you unlock for collecting 100 shines. That's what's entailed in a 100% run. Because while the shines are the only collectible, you haven't really beaten the game 100% until you beat that final challenge the game gives you, if that makes sense. Because like, it'll play credits again, you'll get the new, you'll get the finished, like, painting at the end of credits. It just makes more sense to include it than not. That's essentially the point I'm trying to make, Sentinel, because people who do damageless runs are usually more concerned about beating the game damageless than beating the game damageless faster than somebody else. That doesn't mean you can't still technically have the damageless speedrun world record for doing it faster than anybody else, but in my opinion, that's not as important as completing a game damageless in its own right. Yeah, what Oro said is probably a better way to word it. Because people care more about completion percent when it comes to, like, ranking damageless runs than, how much damage you took while beating the game. It's more about how far did you make it before you took damage. It's a reminder, while I have the propeller hat on, if I like touch the water or pick something up, that is not damage. Because it is not something that would do damage normally, so even though I lose the propeller, it would be dumb to count it. But if I do, like, as an example, run into an enemy with the propeller hat on and I lose it because of that, that 100% is damage. I know I explain that a lot, but it just feels important to explain because it's like the only thing that's like sort of weird about this run. Because the game sort of is just willing to remove your propeller for like very random things, essentially. Actually, yeah, let's go over here. Wait, no, that wasn't this run that I got that, was it? Yeah, it was not. So we actually want to go this way. We've met the furry quota. Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically the way it works is anything that would normally deal damage, if I didn't have the propeller, counts as damage still. But anything that wouldn't normally deal damage does not count, because it feels weird to have it suddenly count now that I have this item. That the game tries really hard to make sure you can not carry between islands. Like, that's the whole point of it. It's not about damaging the player, it's about making sure they don't have something they don't want you to have in certain areas. But at the same time, like, adding on to that, it's not fair to make it that any damage you take with the propeller on doesn't count as damage because it's a power-up. So, like, the rule that I always make sure to explain, you know, because I just explained it, is about maintaining that fairness without, like, giving the player something that you're like, oh, well, it's technically not damage. This might be a really dumb idea. That sucks. Oh well. Just fall safely. There's an easy way to get that later, so we'll worry about it later. NV5 shines. Yeah, usually once we get into post-game, we have plenty of time to do things, and most of the shines I've already gotten are the difficult shines. So it ends up being a pretty safe part of the run because of how we set up the run earlier with the route I do. Now let's grab that real quick. Yeah, I also really don't have a route once we get to post game. We sort of just do things as we can. Bow, bow, bow. That was my Toad impression. For sure, Summer, for sure. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Junior, please. Oh, I'm actually gonna make this. Gosh dang it. Oh well. They want to be right here. This is always terrifying, because even though I know standing here I am 100% safe, just watching this pass me like that is just, it's horrifying. It's just so dang scary. Go. Part's a little scary. So is this part. Not because it's like hard to line these up or anything, it's just terrifying that, like, what if something goes wrong and, like, my controller bugs out and I fling off to the side? Like, there's no way I'm not taking damage if that happens. Also, oh, to be Toad on an island with a ton of just cats. Look how beautiful this is. Alright, I need to grab that real quick. $82. Toad is chilling, it's true. Alright, it's time for some of the other scary shines in the run. Haha. You can tell I do this a lot more conservatively than I normally would. I say as I take a shortcut. Still. Alright, I have a neat strat here. We're basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna climb to the top with the propeller like normal, you know, do it safe, because propeller makes me less likely to die. And then we're gonna pick up the key, which makes us lose the propeller, but that's fine, that's not damage. And then we're gonna climb on this all the way back. And you'll notice that I am standing closer to the side with the water instead of the side with the lava, because if I fall, that means I'm not going to take damage. Use Tanuki and glide to the key house. You know, that's probably a smarter decision, but that's not what I've been doing. Because you could definitely make that. But I also, we're right here, so might as well do this one. This is one of the scarier ones too, so it's better to have it done earlier than later. Jeez. We're so close. Yeah, this could be the run. We're at that point. Might seem weird, but felt safer. Hi, cat. Ooh, I know what we'll do next. Right in the area, and I prefer to go around the way with less of those enemies, even if they're not going to damage me. So those guys sort of just like sit there, and that's it. Usually when we're at this point in the run, literally a meme, it's almost a guarantee. Because the shines we have left are all safe, I would say. Because the run is structured in a way where all the hard shines I like to get out before post-game. Pause and calm my nerves. I don't think that'll help. Maybe for some it would, but I don't think it'll help for me. I've been there a few times already. It's nothing new. I think next we go for you. Ah, this sucks. Please grab the shine before Bowser spawns in, please. Oh, I can't. I need a warp as soon as I get this. We're gonna have to do that again. Actually, will I? Yeah, I will. I have to warp now. This might have even been a mistake to do this one. Now we're fine. Bowser isn't in a good spot to damage me. Gotta splotch you red and black like a... Huh. Hey, it's still there. I didn't think it would be. Oh, that is so nice. What shine is that? Oh, it's the floating island. Cold where you are? I mean, I'd be happy, personally. I like cold weather. Just don't despawn cats. I'll be so sad if you do. Well, that sucks. I don't know which one that was. Yeah, I like cold weather because it lets you, like, dress all cozy and, you know, it's good. Oh, it was this one, okay. There we go. All right, I'm gonna prepare for the Fury Block now because this is, I want to get what, in my opinion, is the most annoying Fury Block out of the way. Actually, wait, no, I can do this easier. What am I doing? Actually, maybe it isn't as safe as I'm thinking it is. No, it is. So we're gonna be waiting here for probably like 2 minutes. But the reason for that is there's a Fury Block that spawns like right around here, and it is my least favorite one. So I want to get that now. Instead of, later. Also, I'm gonna face this way, so in case if I accidentally like roll or something, we won't fall and die immediately. That was a story while we wait. I don't know a story to tell right now, to be honest. So when I think of like stories, it's all contextual. That also fake story. I don't want to lie to you, chat. Besides, it's almost started. Bye, birds. It's kind of funny. This game is like Odyssey, where if there's a bird off screen, I can't scare it away. It's a bad driver update. Well, at least that's fixable, right? Instead of the GPU dying. Now does not seem like the type of time I'd want a GPU to die. But yeah, like, look at this chat. Birds off screen. Oh, wait. I think they might have gotten scared by Bowser. Or my camera wasn't in the right spot for it. Hours of stress and troubleshooting. Yeah, which that's not fun. All right, reminder, this is not damage. Don't want people to ever get the wrong idea there. Hi, are you doing fast? We're in late game, so potentially. Alright, since the Fury just started, we probably want to go to the top of Mount Magmeow and get the 2 things up there that I still need. Which this is the safest way to climb Mount Magmeow, so... How close are you? I've never played Skyward Sword. I'm break now for 10 minutes. Well, like I said, I can only do the stuff, I can only open it between runs, so it's probably just better for me to do it on a day where you're not working. Huh. Neat. I have time, right? We do. Bye, birds. Well, it's really up to you, Nate Dogg, so if that's what you want, I could probably do that if I'm streaming. How goes the runs? We're in a late game on this run. Meaning we'll probably, how do I word it? We'll probably be making it to 100 shines. Like, what I'm doing right now is the last thing we might take damage on, probably. Keyword, probably. I might get the Gen 4 remake. Not sure about Skyward Sword. I've never been a huge Zelda guy, so... Alright. It's like 7 minutes left of basically just waiting. Keyword basically, I need to kill these guys without dying. And no, I cannot use Amiibo to speed up the process, because Amiibo is cheating. Because I still stand by Amiibo making the run easier. And, you know, removing a lot of the challenge with the Fury Shines. Yeah, basically the 2 last shines we have are 2 lucky shines, which we can only get 1 of those per Fury. So, basically, right here, we just have to wait for Bowser to spawn. And, yeah. Scared the Rum will die on Bowser? I mean, it might. As before. 3 times. We are not 0 foot. Not really interested in putting myself out there like that for some money, you know? Not something I am personally comfortable with. All right, 1 more lucky shine. And it's the easiest one. All right, chat, this may seem like a stupid decision to some of you, but I'm going to the bathroom, and I am not pausing the game, because I have 5 minutes until the next Fury. I need to go to the bathroom, and I killed all the enemies that are nearby, so we'll be fine. Just have to trust me. I will be right back. Balloon Goomba walks into the screen and kills the run. It's not possible for that to happen. I'm smart. Junior can't hurt me. So, don't worry. There's a literally, like, this is exactly what I would have been doing anyways, chat. Had had I been here. The only difference is I probably would have put the propeller hat on. Also, on the off chance that Bowser did get here before I did, I was standing under this because up in this area, chat, not only can Bowser not fire at me, but if I'm standing here under the archway, lava cannot land on me. So as far as I'm aware, it was 100% foolproof. That was a very calculated bathroom break. That's all I'm saying. Ba-da-da-dum. For another 2 minutes? It's not quite 2 minutes. It's less than a minute left for sure. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. I really hope we get it this time, chat. It's kind of a funny little movement right there. Alright. Pressure is on. Lucky Shine 5. This is it? Yep. Attempt number 4 at the final fight. Hopefully this is the one. Oh, did I really just miss that? Not the biggest deal in the world. It does sort of suck, though. Alright, I have to be careful this time, because last time these killed me. Sweet. I didn't want to fall for the same mistake I did last time. Frick. Oh, you have to be all the way over there? Come on, I don't want to go over there. Oh, you're doing this attack. Why so far away? Jump to me? I mean, you kind of listened. Alright, I might be able to combo this one. Making me do this again. Come on. This is like such an easy attack to avoid, but it gives me so much anxiety. All right, we practiced this. We practiced it. That was actually scary. I almost screwed that up. Please. There we go. Oh, I was so afraid that that last flame breath was gonna do damage to us. I really thought that might have hit me. But the hitboxes on those things, they're so small. Like, it's so hard to get hit, but like what, that was attempt 40 according to the counter? Like, we've been doing this for so long. I really wanted that, chat. I really wanted it. But I got hit for a second. I did not. I did not. Oh, we got really lucky with that quick kill. I just barely hit it there. World's first, probably. Yeah, that should be the world's first. We don't know of anyone else who's actually done the full 100% damageless. Like, I know there's people who've gotten 100 shines, but they haven't actually been able to finish the speed run and, you know, get that final Bowser kill damageless. So, yeah, that should be a first. Should thankfully be done now too, which is great. It'll be kind of awkward if we find out later it isn't the first, but that's fine. As far as I'm concerned, we're calling it the first until proven otherwise. All right, out of curiosity, if I submitted this to the leaderboards, like the standard 100 shines leaderboards, because it's a valid 100 shines run, we would be 17th place. So not only is this the first and probably the first and fastest like damageless run of this game for 100 shines, it is also just the 17th place speedrun on speedrun.com. Even though I took the extra effort to make sure I did everything damageless. You have to submit it? I probably will. I think it's funny. Just like have the description say like damageless BTW. $17 out of how many? We don't need to worry about 17 out of how many. But 37 or 38 with my you know, with this run, so yeah, that feels good, chat. It feels good. We did it. Something about Bowser's Fury 100% damageless gamer? It may be. I may have done it. I'll probably put the whole VOD up on my second channel if anyone wants it. And I might do a highlight video for the main channel. Meaning post-commentary style highlight, but I don't know if I actually want to make those videos and put them on my main channel. But you know, I might as well put the full VOD on the second channel, which is for underscore on YouTube. I don't think it's in the YT command, unfortunately. It might be, but yeah, it's not, unfortunately. But we did it. We even got the little thing there. Oh man, I feel good about that, chat. I really do.